Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. Now, I originally came in here after the end of the last episode there to hit the inn and rest up, but I also wanted to talk to Shauna. I actually forgot that at this point in the game she's asleep and we can't do much of anything, with her there. So, that being said, there's one thing I want to do before I sell off my remaining junk, which of course I'll be doing off screen. And oddly enough, that doesn't even take place in the town. Where it does take place, however, is now that we have a new road, we have access to a new special enemy. And here it is. After some probably not very clever editing, we have found the red bird. Now, this one is very much like the last one we encountered, and its name is escaping me. Remember to press button on timer. Good. This one you can't deal damage to with normal attacks, you have to hit it with magic. However, like the other ones we've fought before, this one can be really, really annoying in that he dodges a lot. And I still have some of the items that I had left over and that I was holding on to, ones I happen to get after battles and stuff like that. So I have a bunch of extra items. Leave the Spectral Flash for alone. We may use that later. That's the only one we'll actually have a use for later. The rest of these we can either buy or they're not all that useful. The Gushing Magma I guess you could use later. I'll probably save that one. But for the most part, just start hitting it with anything. You don't have to boost it because like all the other special enemies before it, it's only going to deal 1 damage if it hits. I haven't shown this attack animation off, at least I don't think I have, so there you go. That's how an earth attack can actually damage a flying enemy. Or not. So yeah, this one is actually quite useful to try and take out. I'm going to use a spark net on it because I have plenty of those. That will fast forward. Actually hit it. That's nice. Now, it would be really nice if I could take this guy down, because he's got something that I really kind of want to get off of him. Hey, 2 hits. Not bad. He has 5 HP, and he hits a lot. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit him with a speed down. That's one of the things. Once you got the speed down and the speed up, you'll definitely want to make use of them in these fights. And I'm also going to hit him with the Magic Signet Stone. Hopefully I'll be able to hit him a few more times before he gets another turn. Using a combination of speed down and the Magic Signet Stone really locks him up for a number of turns. So let's see, Flash, Hall of Thunder, yeah, I don't need that. Have I shown this one? I think I did. No, maybe not. I showed Thunderbolt against the Divine Dragon there. This one I don't think I've shown. So, take a look. Hey, I hit him. Cool. Like I was saying, it'd be really nice if I could actually get this guy to fall down. See, now I'm kind of running out of options here, so I want to keep those other ones. So I'm just going to go Dragoon form and use Dragoon magic on this guy. I think we've seen all of Albert's Dragoon magic so far, and Dart's for that matter, so I'll throw Congo into Dragoon form next. Just use your lowest MP costing ones. We've already seen this, so I'll fast forward. I think that one hit. Let's find out. Is it red? Hey, it did hit. I'm going to use, well, we might not even get to Congo. It'd be really nice if I could actually take this guy down. I swear I changed that animation to short. You know what? I'm doing that after this battle. Could have swore I did that. I think everyone's seen, we've seen all the different transformation sequences now, except for maybe Congo's. I think even if you set it to short, it will show the full transformation sequence when you use special and also the very first time that you use it. So let's see, did I get him? Tell me I got him. Damn it. Okay. Come on, Albert. It's all up to you now. Hey, we got him. Nice. This one, as you're about to see, is one that I would highly recommend grinding against because more gold than we were getting before. On top of that, we get a phoenix plume, and not only is this gold very helpful if you want to get lots of items, the phoenix plume is probably one of the best helmets in the game. And as you can see, I had to edit where I was going. Config. In the configuration, we have morph. Set that to short, and then you won't get the long transformation sequences. I don't know why it took me so long to do that, but anyway. On top of that, let's go and check out the, let's just show someone who has a normal piece of gear. Yeah, lose 88 to 83 on the defense, but everything else doesn't jump up by much, but it also avoids bewitching, confusion, fear, and dispiriting, making it really, really useful. And it's not as good as, say, the Dragon Helm, especially if you need the HP. But for the most part, it's better than most normal pieces of gear that we're going to get. In this case, it ups Congo's magic defense and his magic attack, which I'm not particularly worried about. But it does drop his defense by 10. He has so much defense, it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to give it to him first. I will be coming back here to grind more of these out off screen, but for now, we'll just move on. So yeah, the area that he does appear in is this little tiny road here, from the city there up to about this point. Either the other two roads he will not appear on, at least as far as I know, so there's kind of, your hint on how to encounter him, because he seems to be kind of rare to find. And of course, one battle, why not? And after that very rude interruption, we enter the Kashua Glacier. At last. Though I guess we've only heard about it for a very short amount of time. Just something I've been waiting to get to. For a number of reasons. Yeah, that's probably because you're not wearing the proper clothing. Short sleeve shirt, not the best idea. Then again, Miranda's wearing a skirt. At least I think it's a skirt. It's hard to tell. Anyway, what are you saying there? Meru, can we just sub her out and leave her in, oh, what was that area, Fueno, or one of those really warm towns where I think she would do a little better. I don't think she's going to do very well here. And Meru's falling on her face. Or her ass. One of the two. It's hard to tell. Again, the sprites leave a lot to be kind of desired with trying to make out facial expressions or anything like that, but they do make up for it with the facial expressions that you get during the cutscenes after battle. Or, after a boss fight, you get the little cutscenes there. Those ones are pretty cool. Oh, so she's supposed to be your mother. I don't think we've ever heard that. Ah, so yeah, they're called sisters, but I think they all come from, a different background. If you remember Luana, she had a mother who was killed in Neat. She's one of the Sacred Sisters. Miranda now has another mother, but they all kind of have an adopted family together, it seems. Well, that sucks. How would you just happen to meet a queen? Whatever, I guess. Never felt loneliness again, yet you still have a place to come to soothe said loneliness. Huh. Well, I guess they're trying to get us to be interested in Miranda's character. They're trying. Now we get another attack item here. Yeah, there's some ice physics here. As you can kind of tell, you slide around a little bit. It's hard to tell when you're not actually controlling the character yourself, but we also have some new enemies in here. So let's fast forward through the intro, and we have 2 of them here. And I remember to write down some notes on them this time, so yay! Here we have a Freeze Knight. These guys can use magical attacks. One moment. Sorry about that, you guys. Massive disruptions in the middle of my battle. Well, the start of my battle. Anyway, Freeze Knights use magical attacks, nothing too much to worry about. I am going to want to use Albert quite a bit because by the end of this area I would definitely like to have all of my characters having maximum Dragoon levels, spirit gauge, spirit points, whatever. And that's because I intend on using special with an upcoming boss. So. Anyway, that guy, what was his name? I think that was Land Skater. That one uses magical attacks and can escape, so if you leave them on low HP, they run away. Nothing too much to worry about. But we should be able to pick up something here, which I forgot to test off screen. I remember which one this is. Heat Blade! I still have my old Heat Blade. I haven't sold it yet. Yes, the amount of damage you're going to do with the Mind Crush is going to be more against a couple of enemies. There are some enemies in here who are not blue elemental. If they're, not water, then, the Heat Blade will obviously do less, but most of the enemies that are, blue elemental or water will take more damage by a little bit. For the most part, I don't really recommend it. There's a boss upcoming that's water elemental that would be probably best for. But for the most part, I'm going to stick with the Mind Crush. The amount of damage is not significant. Though I think there's one enemy in here, if I can remember a number of months ago, during my test run, I think there was one enemy at the levels I was at last time that I could just barely one-shot them with the Heat Blade, and without it I was just too shy to do that. So that's something to keep in mind anyway. Run into 2 battles in here and I'm already into repeat battles. Jeez. Anyway, head up here, and can I at least get this? Meteor Fall! Another attack item. I think I used one earlier. And new enemy. Cool. These guys, at least I would assume, are Rocky Turtles. These guys can use some magical attacks. I think that's fire elemental stuff, which obviously not so bad. Meru would probably appreciate it right now, even though it would do more damage to her. At least it would warm up her skinny little ass. But yeah, on top of that, they have a 2% chance to drop. And this is Moonstrike, by the way. They have a 2% chance to drop guard badges, which give 22 physical defense and 22 magical defense. Here's their magical attacks. Yeah, Burnout. They also have a Gushing Magma attack to hit everyone, so ow! Let's see if we can end these guys quickly. Yeah. So, if I happen to win one, I might end up giving one to Hashel at some point, but like I said, when we found them in the store, I think we found them in the store. Maybe. Either way, yeah, they, I don't like to use them very much because they just, I don't know, they cost too much, and the difference is usually not enough to really make a huge amount of difference. I'm going to guard here so that when he gets his attack, he's not going to just annihilate somebody with magic again. Regular attack, which won't do very much to this party. And then I can finish him off without having to fear the counters. Though they're not technically counters, but you know what I mean. So yeah, let's finish this guy off here. Get some more SP for Albert. Now, come on, big money. Give me a guard badge. Come on. Aww, that's no fun. Oh well. Anyway, with that being said, let's pick up this treasure here, eventually. And that's a heavy mace, which will of course go to our hammer-wielding ball of energy here. 5 more damage, chance for stunning. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. These status effects attacking items are actually pretty useful. Let's read the sign here. To the right, the Tower of Flanvel, which is where we're supposed to be going. And up to the snowfield on the left. Let's go check that out. Let's go over here. Hold. According to your memory, That's what the sign said, but I want to bypass the plot and go do some side quests. Come on! Yeah. They won't let you bypass this part of the plot. You have to go here now. So let's go on in. That multicolored guy that I ran into in the first fight that I mistakenly confused for the land skater, I was wrong. It's not a land skater. It's actually an icicle ball. Go figure. And he can use power up, and that's pretty much all he does. Anyway, what do we got here? I think that was a gushing magma in there. That could be useful in normal encounters around here. There's customers here. So these are a couple of peddler brothers. And one of them sells weapons, the other sells items. Very nice. Think of it as charity. Let's see, which one did I talk to? The weapon salesman. Let's see here. We got Mind Crush, which we already have. A Battle Axe, which I will pick up for Congo there. A Flamberge, or however you pronounce that. Again, don't try and make me pronounce French game, or any other game for that matter. It's just going to sound like crap. Anyway, we got a second weapon now that can stun enemies. That's pretty cool. And we have a poison weapon for Miranda there. That's actually not bad. Now we get Saint Armor. This stuff is really good. As you can see, it significantly increases magic defense and physical defense to a lesser extent. Very nice. Definitely want to pick up one for him. I recall finding one. I'm going to check my notes. Give me one sec. Alright, I was wrong. So, no. I thought I found one later on in the game, but I do not. So you do want to buy both of those now. As for robes, they're actually not all that great. You know, they're better, kind of, but you lose the magic defense. Here's the guard badge. If we couldn't buy one before, we can now. Like I said, ups defense and magic defense by 20. There is an attack version, which works for magical attack and physical attack. If we haven't found one yet, we'll eventually be able to buy them. They cost 1,000 as well. I'm not a big fan of the robes. You could give them to certain characters. Oops, no. But for the most part, nah. There's some better stuff that we'll get eventually. It's never soon enough, but we'll get some better stuff eventually. Now, stop sliding around there, Dart. And the item guy, what do you have? Anything good? No attack items. That's pretty much the only interesting thing you could have. Oh well, let's sell something real quick here. What should I sell? Keep that. Keep the gushing magma. Get rid of the meteor fall, don't need that. Get rid of the thunderbolt, don't need that. Just clear up a little bit of inventory there. Say hello to my other brothers at the other place. Well, we'll run into them eventually. Not today. Actually, today's pretty close to over as is. After probably one more battle. And this one has a new enemy. Some weird penguin-looking dude. And ice, or what are they? Freeze Knights? Freeze Knights. That's the land skater. Now, he's the one who uses the magical attacks and can escape. So let's see if we can build up some more SP here. And yeah, one of the reasons why I like this party for this area, it's not particularly this party, it's just any character who can one-shot enemies, is because they don't get a chance to get weaker, so they won't use their magic against you as often. So yeah, both of them can one-shot these guys. Let's have Dart attack the other one here. We should be able to finish them off without having to worry too much. Nah, screwed it up. Unfortunately, Moonstrike has some really, well, I shouldn't say difficult, but unexpected spots to throw in counters, so that can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but oh well. We still do enough damage to take them out, as long as we can complete our additions properly. And we get a Spear Frost, which I am going to go sell momentarily. Well, that'll be off screen, but let's head down here first. This one, this one, this one, and get the treasure. Dancing Ray. you may want to hold on to that for the same reason we're holding on to the light all attack, whatever that one was. Translite or whatever it is. Anyway, so let's go down here and get the one final chest, and then I think we'll call it a video here. I gotta run off to work. Unfortunately, late start today. I'm not a big fan of the late starts. Here we get a Phoenix Plume, another one. So yeah, that'll avoid me having to grind an extra one, but I do want to make sure that I do get about 4 or 5 of them so that everyone can have one. Of course, I'll be using the magical hat sometimes and the, whatever it is, the, oh, what's that thing? The Dragon Helm, which is awesome. So anyway, that's all for this one. In between this episode and the next, I'll be selling off some junk. And yeah, that'll do it for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.